Hi students, my name is Tej Nagarasheth. I am from Manawara. So last class we are discussing about a topic from 9th standard, that is surface areas and volumes. In surface areas and volumes we already discussed about surface areas of cube, cuboid, right circular cylinder and right circular cone. So let us move on to the next topic, that is surface area of spheres. Surface area of sphere. Yes, sphere we already know about that one, because while playing cricket ball and volleyball, football, whatever it may be, so we are using the three-dimensionally as a sphere. So firstly we have to know what is meant by sphere. Sphere is a solid figure. Sphere is a solid figure bounded by curved surfaces. So here it is a solid sphere bounded by curved surfaces. And some of the points on the surfaces which is at a constant distance, fixed distance from the center. In all the sides, so when we observe that one, so each point, whatever each point we have, it is at a constant distance, fixed distance from the fixed center, that is center of this sphere. And the distance between the center and the each point, we are considering it as a radius of the sphere, and the radius is always same inside the sphere here. So that is, sphere is a solid figure which is bounded by surfaces from which the points on the surfaces which is at a constant distance from the fixed center here. So let us take the definition of this sphere. Sphere is a solid figure bounded by curved surfaces or surface, bounded by surface or curved surface. Let us take the curved surface only, better to take that one because it's a curve. It is curved surface at which the points on the surface is at a fixed distance from the fixed point. So this is the sphere. You see, it's a curved surface. So it is made up of curved surface. In all the points on the curved surface, which is at a constant distance from a fixed point here. So that fixed point we are calling it as the center of the sphere, and the fixed distance we are calling it as a radius. That is the fixed center. The fixed point is known as center of the sphere, and the fixed distance is known as. So this is represented by O. So the center is represented by O. And then fixed distance we are calling it as the radius of the sphere. The fixed distance is known as radius of the sphere. And it is represented by R. It is represented by So wherever we have the R values, that one is the radius of the sphere only. So this is this definition, and the terminology is related to the sphere. So sphere is a solid figure bounded by curved surfaces at which the points on the surface is at a constant distance from the constant point or fixed point, and that fixed point is known as the center of the sphere, and which is represented by O, capital O. And the fixed distance, whatever the fixed distance we have, that is point is at a fixed distance from the center. That fixed distance, the distance between the points on the surface and the center, that one we are calling it as radius of the sphere, so which is represented by R. So we knew about this sphere here, and then we have to find out the formula for finding the surface area of the sphere. So let us take the surface area of the sphere. So we have to find out the formula. So let us take the formula here. We have to consider some of the circles to find out the formula of surface area of a sphere. So let us take the three-dimensional view of a sphere here, that is, it's a ball. So here we have to find out the formula for finding the surface area of this sphere. So for that, what we have to do is, we have to take a ball and then we have to fix a nail on it, and then using the thread we have to cover all the surface area. How to cover this one? So like this we have to cover. Here we have to rotate like this. So we have to rotate like this here. It's complete surface area we have to cover like this. And yes, so here using the thread we have to cover and we have to rotate around the nail here, and likewise we have to continue up to the end part, that is from this procedure. So we have to cover all this at the end point here. At end point we have to cut, and we have to consider this total length here. So total length of the thread we have to consider how much it is covered. So that much length we have to consider, and here we have to consider 4 circles, another 4 circles, and we have a length of a thread and 4 circles are there. And likewise, so whatever the procedure we did here, so we have to take the same procedure in the next step. That is, using the thread we have to cover all these circles. So we have to know how much it covers, we have to know. Yes, so from starting point we have to rotate like this here. So using the thread, using the same thread, using the same length, so no change in length, and using the same thread here we have to cover all these circles. So that means there is no any space at all. So likewise whatever we did here, so here we have to cover all this point and all these places, and no gaps at all. Here already we have some of the gaps, so there is no, when in the procedure there is no any gap at all here. So here, so we have to cover all these. This one is covered, and second, likewise we have to take the second circle, and likewise we have to take the third circle also. So here many gaps are there, so but here no gaps at all. That means we have to cover all this surface area, and then we have to cover this also. Yes. So we have to observe how many circles it is covered, that one we have to know. But it is observed that exactly the 4 circles it is covered. So in all the cases, whatever it may be, in all the cases it covers 4 circles. But the thing is that whatever the radius of this sphere here, so this sphere has a radius, one value of a radius, the same radius, using the same radius we have to draw these 4 circles. That means the radius of the sphere and the radius of the circle should be same. At that time only this procedure we can take. That means whatever the length, whatever the cut surface area it is covered here, whatever the length we have here, length of the thread we have here, so that must be cover all these 4 circles using the same procedure. So that means here the radius of the sphere and the radius of these circles are same. At that time only it covers all 4 circles. So that means here just observe this length. So that means whatever the length of the thread we covered in the sphere, and that should be covered in the 4 circles. That means the surface area of the sphere is equal to sum of surface areas of all these circles. Yes, obviously, because here whatever the region it is covered, so here also the same region it is covered here. It's the same space is occupied here. So that from that one, so we can find out the formula for surface area of the sphere. That is, here there are 4 circles are there. Each one is a pi r square. That is, pi r square is the area of the circle, and this one is also pi r square, and this one is also pi r square, and this one is also pi r square. That is area. Area is equal to, so area of the circle and area of the second circle is equal to, and area of the third circle is equal to, and area of the fourth circle, so is equal to pi r square only. So that means here we have 4 pi r square are there. So 4 pi r square is the surface area of the sphere. The formula of surface area of the sphere is the 4 pi r square. That is surface area of the sphere. Surface area of the sphere is equal to area of circle 1 plus area of circle 2 plus area of circle 3 plus area of circle 4 is equal to, so area of the circle 1 is pi r square, and circle 2 is also pi r square, circle 3 also pi r square, circle 4 also pi r square is equal to 4 pi r square is the surface area of the sphere. That is surface area of the sphere. That is, using this procedure we found out the formula for finding the surface area of the sphere. If we have the radius of the sphere, so we can find out the surface area, curved surface area. There is no any total surface area and curved surface area in this case, because the completely it is curved surface area only, it is surface area only. There is no any base part, there is no any bottom part. So that means here it is completely covered. It's completely we have, when we take this one, is only the surface area of the sphere. When we have the radius of the sphere, so we can find out the surface area of the given sphere here. So the surface area of the given sphere, surface area of the sphere formula is equal to 4 pi r square. Using this formula, so we have to solve some of the problems here. So let us take some of the problems one by one. Let us take the some of the problems related to the surface area of the sphere here. So here there are 2 problems are there. Radius, it is given radius and the diameter. So we have to find the surface areas of radius r is equal to 10.5 cm and diameter d is equal to 14 cm. Using these values we have to find out the surface area of the sphere. Already we know that the surface area of the sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. So let us take the formula first. The surface area of sphere. Surface area of sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. So we can use pi is equal to 22 by 7 is equal to 4 into 22 by 7. So here r square we have, so I will write 10.5 into 10.5. 10.5 into 10.5. So when we substituted the value, so then we have to solve this one. 4 into 22 by 7. So I will take this as 105 by 10. That is 105 by 10. I will convert this into fractions. It is here 105 by 10. So it will be the easiest to us. So then here 2 into 2 and 2 into 5 and 2 into 1 and 2 into 5. So we can cancel each other here. So 5 into 1 and 5 into 2 and 5 into 1. And here also 5 into 1 and 5 into 2 and 5 into 1. and then so 7 into 1 and 7 into 3. So here in the numerator, what are the term remains here? 22 remains, and here 3 remains, and here 21 remains, and in the denominator there is no any remaining terms. So here I will convert all this, and I will take the factorization, that is 11 into 2 into 3 into 7 into 3. So then we can easily calculate all these things. Here just observe 7 into 3 we have, so that means here we have to take 11 into 6, we can take this one 6, and into 21 we can take. Here it is 66 into 21 we can take, and 66 into 1 66, we have 66 remains, and 66 into 2 66 into 2, and 2 into 6 means 12, so 2 remains, 1 we have, then 2 into 6 132, 132 plus 6 138, 1386 centimeter square. So surface area of this sphere is equal to 1386 centimeter square. So we can convert this huge calculation with easiness. So we can take, here also we can take 22 into 3 into 21. So better you have to check whether it is possible to take this problem, it is easy or not. And here also we can multiply 3 into 2 and 3 into 2 and 66 into 21. So here we have 66 into 1 66, 6 remains, and 66 into 2 132, so plus 6 138, that is 1386 centimeter square. So that means, so we solved this problem with easiness, because in the examination there is no any calculators, there is no any allowed, that one is not allowed for the examination. So we have the answer with this one, and it is also, we can restrict from the rough works. So here there is no any rough works at all. So from the sum of the factorization we converted some of the factors, and then we have the simplified solution like this. And then, so let us move on to the next part, that is diameter. It is given d is equal to 14 centimeter. Likewise here also we have to take, so we have to take this one also here. So here there are two methods are there. One is we can find out the radius. It is also possible, and another thing also possible here. So already you know about when we have the radius, so we can find out like this, and here also we can find out the radius also, that is radius is equal to d by 2 is equal to 14 by 2 is equal to 7 centimeter. As 7 centimeter, using 7 centimeter we can insert the values and get the answer. It is also possible here. Otherwise, another method we have, that is, so firstly we have to take the surface area of the sphere. Surface area of the sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. Better to find out the radius, just one side you have to write, better to write that one, because sometimes you have the marks of that. Then here just observe, here I will write pi into 4 r square. So is equal to, so 4 r square, whether 4 is 2 square we can write, yes, that is pi into 2 square into r square, that is pi into, I will write 2r whole square. So already you know that 2r means it is diameter, that is 2r is equal to 14 centimeter. So we can directly insert the value of 2r here, that is pi it is 22 by 7, and 2r is equal to 14 centimeter. 14 means here square we have, that one in the time we can write 14 into 14, 7 into 1 and 7 into 2. And here, so we have to take the things, and 22 into 2, 44 into 14. So here, so then we have to multiply. Here it is also possible, and 44 into 4 first we have to find out, and 44 into 4 means it is 16, and 4 16, 117. Yes, 176, only 6 remains, 17 remains, and 44 plus into 1, 44, 44 plus 17, 44, 54 and 61, that is 616 centimeter square is the answer. That is surface area of the sphere. So that means here there is no any need of rough works here. So here also there is no need of rough works, because here already we got 44 into 40. So better to convert all whatever we have, better to convert in the form of multiples of 11, then it is very easy to us. So here we have 44 into 4 means, so firstly we have to know 4 into 4 is 16. So another last term we have 16 6 here, and 4 into 4 means it is 16, and 1 remains 17. Whatever we have, so it is one term raised. So that means here 16 means here 17. So that is 1 remains and 17 remains. It comes here. So this is the simplified form of the solutions here. So we can simplify and then solve. It is better to us. So in a short period of time, so we can solve this one, because it is sometimes it is only 1 mark and 2 marks question. So we can take minimum time to solve this one. Yes. So let us take the next problems. Yes. Let us take some of the homeworks here. So here just observe. So we have to find the surface area of the sphere of radius. So that means it is already we solved in the last 2 problems. That is, here it is given the radius, it is given the 2 problems we have. So one is 5.6 centimeter and another is the 14 meter. So better to refer, this one is a meter and this one is centimeter here. So be careful about that one. So we have to, while we are taking the surface area, at the end of the surface area of the sphere, so we have to insert the right units. Okay, so then find the surface area of the sphere of the diameter. So that means it is diameter is given. One is 21 centimeter and one is 3.5 meter. It is given. So here you have to find out the surface area of the sphere. So using these 2 diameters, these 2 are the diameters and these 2 are the radiuses. Okay, then last problem it is find the radius of the sphere. Here we have to find the radius of the sphere. For surface area it is given. Surface area is 154 centimeter square. So we have to find out the radius of the sphere. So that is surface area of the sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. Already we know that one. So we have to insert the values, substitute the values. That it is pi is also given. It's 22 by 7. In all the cases, pi is equal to 22 by 7. It is given. So that means you have to use 22 by 7 only. If it is given pi is equal to 3.14, then only you have to take that 3.14 only. So here it is given pi 22 by 7 means you can use 22 by 7 as the value of pi. And here whatever the terminologies and the values it is given, you have to substitute and transpose the things, and then you have to find out the value of r. Be careful that it is r square, it is not a r. So you have to transpose that square also, and then you have to find the value of r with units. Okay, so I hope you understood these things. So those who are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. You can get the notification of our channel very easily. Also hit the like button. Thank you one and all. Be safe and stay home.